Once upon a time, in a small village in China, there lived an old farmer. He was very poor, but even kings were jealous of him because he owned a beautiful white horse. Kings offered fabulous prices for the horse, but the man would say, "This horse is not a horse to me, he is a person." "How can you sell a person, a friend?" One morning, he found that the horse was not in the stable. The whole village gathered and said, "You foolish old man. We knew that someday the horse would be stolen. It would have been better to sell him. What a curse! What bad luck!" The old man said, "Don't speak so quickly. Say only that the horse is not in the stable, that is the fact. Everything else is a judgment. Whether it is a curse or a blessing, I do not know." The people laughed at him. But after 15 days, the horse returned. He had not been stolen. He had run away to the wild. And not only that, he brought a dozen wild horses back with him. The people gathered again and said, "Old man, you were right. This was not a misfortune, it proved to be a blessing." The old man said, "Again, you go too far. Say only that the horse is back. Who knows if it is a blessing or not?" The old man's only son started to train the wild horses. A week later, he fell from a horse and broke both his legs. The villagers gathered again and judged. "You were right," they said. "It was a curse. Your only son has lost the use of his legs. Who will support you in your old age? This is a great calamity." The old man said, "You are obsessed with judgment. Don't say this is a calamity. Say only that my son broke his legs. Life comes in fragments, and more you do not know." A few weeks later, the country went to war with a neighboring kingdom. All the young men of the village were forcibly taken for the military. Only the old man's son was left behind because he was crippled. The whole village was crying and weeping because it was a losing battle and they knew most of the young men would never return. They came to the old man and said, "You were right, old man. Your son's accident was a blessing. His legs are broken, but at least he is with you. Our sons are gone forever." The old man spoke once more. "You still do not understand. No one knows. Say only that your sons have been forced to enter the army and my son has not. Only God knows if it is a blessing or a curse." The moral: do not judge the events of your life too quickly. What looks like a tragedy today may be the seed of a miracle tomorrow. Life is vast and complex. Trust the process and remain calm through the highs and lows.